So here's the problem. This is a screen, a test screen I made, and it has a button on it that is supposed to turn green when it's on and red when it's off. And right now it's being turned off and on by this output here, which you can see is set to a timer. It turns off and on every 3 seconds. So when we go back to the screen, of course, you can't see the screen, but you want to open up the simulation, okay? And the problem here is sometimes the simulation doesn't work. So here's the simulator screen, the RT simulator, and the light is not blinking, okay? But the output is blinking off and on still. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to, first of all, you have to find out what kind of driver or whatever you're using for this thing. So you go to the internet box and select network and internet settings. Okay, it brings up the setting box, and when it comes up, you select Ethernet, and then you hit change adapter options. Okay, and that brings this box up. Now I'm going to unplug the Ethernet cable, and it'll tell me which one of these is actually hooked to the processor. See the red X? That means Ethernet 3 is what's hooked to the PLC processor. And see, this is what's important. It says Realtek CEI FE family. So we want to remember that, because this, when we go to the next step, you're going to have to remember that. So then we close this and we close this, and now what we have to do is we go to the control panel, and this is Windows 10, and then we select the PGPC interface, and see how it says none. Well, it's got to say something in order for the simulator to work. So looking down the list of things available, none of these look familiar, but when we get to Realtek, there's 3 Realteks, and I need to select one of these. Now the Siemens guy said if you select the second one, this one, that you can hook to the PLC through a router and it will work. But if you're hooking directly to the PLC, which I am, you need to select the third one. So I'm going to select it, and it says if you operate the OK button, you will no longer be able to establish an online connection via the router, which is fine with me. So I hit OK, and you can see it's up in here now, and that's cool. So I hit alright, and then I wait for this to close. And then I closed the control panel thing, and we lost our blinky connection, so I'll just hit the eyeglasses again, and to show you that the output is still blinking on and off. And then when we go to the screen, the RT simulator, now the light is blinking, and this setting will stay with your computer probably all the time. But this was a new installation, so that's why mine was not working. And that's it.